Welcome into a special episode of Power 5 Picks. We have Army versus Navy, the last regular season game of the 2024 college football season. Ethan, welcome. Quick rundown. We did not have a video out last week for conference championship, which is probably a good thing. But the previous week and rivalry week, I finished 2-3. You finished 3-2, bringing your regular season record to 45, 26-1 on Power 5 Picks, putting you up 16.4 units. I was profitable, not quite that level. I finished 40, 30, and 33, or plus 3.7 units, but a fantastic season for both of us. Betting college football. We're going to continue it today with Army Navy. Ethan, welcome. How are you?
Yeah, doing well. Conference championship weekend was not great. So we probably saved some losers giving those out. But yeah, I do apologize. I was in Florida. Wyatt was traveling back home from Michigan. It was just a really tough week for us to get together and get that filmed. But again, it was probably our worst week of the year. So probably a good thing that we didn't get that video filmed and out. But looking forward to bowl season. Army Navy is not a game I'm super excited to look into and bet and talk about, but it's here. It's still football, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you have to say at least about this game.
Yeah, let's dive in. This is number 22 Army, 11-1 on the year against Navy, who is 8-3. Army is a 6.5 point favorite. Over under is 38.5. This game is played in the Washington Commander Stadium in Landover, Maryland. So just a couple miles down the road for me. Both teams have losses to Notre Dame. That is Army's one and only loss. Most notably, though, Army won the American, beating Tulane last week 35-14. And if you do any bit of research, you can see that Navy lost to Tulane 35-0. Navy also lost to Rice 24-10, a team that Army beat 37-14. And both teams also beat up on the other smaller military academy. Navy beating Air Force 34-7, Army beating Air Force 20-3. Everyone talks about the military, the academy games as being low scoring. I honestly think this game is going to be low scoring as well, and I can't believe I'm saying that with how powerful Army's offense is. But whenever these two teams play, it's always back and forth. It's always tight, and for that reason, I'm taking the ugly side, and I'm taking Navy to cover here at the plus 6.5 right now. I am going to tease that up to 7, or I'm going to wait till it gets to 7. I think it will. 92% of the bets on DraftKings coming in on Army minus 6.5. Not taking that whatsoever. No one expects Navy to win this game. And that's a game that Navy will compete in. I don't think they can win it outright, but I do think this is going to be a 3 to a 4 point Navy loss. So give me Navy to cover the spread. How about you?
I am right there with you on Navy plus the points here. And for really every reason you said, Army is extremely public, and why wouldn't they be? They're still ranked. They only have that one loss to Notre Dame, which completely outclassed. I mean, let's just be real. Notre Dame is well within the college football playoff. And Army's just looked, like a different team than what we're used to seeing a military academy school look like. But yeah, I like Navy for really every reason that you said. The 6.5, it's a weird line. It seems so easy to take Army here. And I think if it doesn't get to 7, that's even more of a reason to take Navy. And I'll probably feel more comfortable taking the 6.5 if it doesn't get up to 7. So that's probably the only way I will bet this if it does stay down at 6.5. But yeah, I think people are going to look at the like opponents, see that Army crushed some of the teams that you had mentioned that Navy ended up losing outright to Tulane and Rice. And I think people are just going to load up on Army here like they already have. Not so easy. I think you got to take every single military academy game as a standalone. They game plan differently for each other, and it's just way different. There's you can kind of take all the variables out of week by week games. They come to play this one. It's Ohio State and it's Michigan. We just saw it where Michigan beat Ohio State because they came to play that one as hard as ever. So give me Navy plus the points as well. I think they're live to win it outright, to be honest with you. But yeah, like Navy plus the points quite a bit.
We'll have a couple more standalone videos with both of these teams. Navy is playing in the Armed Forces Bowl on December 27th. against Oklahoma. And I kind of feel like Army got screwed here. Navy has a harder opponent. Army won the conference, and Army plays in the Independence Bowl on the 28th against Marshall, who now has lost their coach and every single player has transferred. So kind of feel bad for Army. They don't have a great bowl game there. That's just the way it is. But we are doing, like I said, short videos on every single bowl game this year for the entire season. A little bit longer videos for the playoff teams, but every bowl game will be covered, including another one today. And that will be the Veterans Bowl between South Alabama and Western Michigan. But stay tuned for all of the bowl games. We'll have it for you guys in short, quick videos, giving you all the information you need. But we appreciate you guys. Good luck on your bets, and we will see you in our next episode.